Hi, welcome to another episode of VINTU. I'm your host, Walia.
And I'm your host, Nkezo.
And today, on today's show, we have a guest, a new face, this one.
I'm your guest host, Charmaine. Welcome to the show.
On today's show, we are talking about the hashtag delete Facebook.
And we're also going to look at how Uzi gets the fourth mobile networking license over Vodafone.
And in sports, Zambia lost their game.
Moving into the details. So, have you guys heard about the hashtag delete Facebook?
No, what's that all about?
Apparently, Facebook allowed a company called Cambridge Analytica to harvest our information.
Yeah.
About 50 million users didn't know that the information, they were playing some game, I think, some app. Yeah, and through that, they managed to get the personal information based on, statuses, whatnot. And that was actually used to influence the American election.
Oh, Mark knew about this?
Yes, and he apologized first time on CNN.
Yeah.
No one believed it.
Yeah.
So he apologized again on Sunday in the Sunday Times and wrote an actual formal apology.
Has he actually come out and said he knew what was going on before he sold?
No, they said they didn't know, and he said, "Look, I'm very sorry about it." These are his actual words. "Look, I'm very sorry, but we didn't know they were doing that."
Okay.
Yeah. Is it around the world or is it only in America?
We don't know the extent yet, but we know in America it was over 50 million users.
Yeah.
But I bet Cambridge Analytica is the only company that has been caught.
What are you gonna do?
Keep Facebook. I feel like let's keep Facebook.
No, let's delete it maybe for a week.
I feel like it was a major violation of people's personal information, personal space or whatever, but in the age that we live in,
we need
you
Facebook.
can't really expect all your stuff. You put so much out there and not expect someone to actually be able to, that's why it's important to really pay attention to what you post and how often you post and who gets to see the stuff you post, because it's just out there in the world, It's just everything you ever send, girl.
We talked about Chef 187 trying to fill up the Woodland Stadium, and now Pompey is doing it too. Wow. The day after the Chef event.
I mean, shade.
No. Maybe I don't see that shade. I just think, as a listener of music, I think both Chef and Pompey, it's a 2-for-1.
But do you think people will be able to go to the Chef one and then go to Pompey the next day?
Gospel artists always fill up stadiums.
Yeah, but it's kind of putting other people, because I personally don't see Pompey as just a gospel artist. I just see him as an artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't just put him in one specific genre. He's Pompey, because there's so many people
he's so
that
diverse,
Exactly.
But then there's people like Ephraim going to Pompey's thing.
But still, no offense, but a lot of people are going there for Pompey. But anyway,
so it's been organized by Vodafone, right? So speaking of Vodafone, last week they took a major blow. They lost out on a Zikta deal. Apparently, a company called Uzi is going to be the fourth mobile.
Lil Uzi Vert?
No relation to Lil Uzi Vert.
Do you guys low-key feel like the whole moral thing is them kind of like hoping God's gonna look and be like, "Here, guys, have your license back"?
I doubt it'll work like that. All that I'm hoping for is that the tariffs will go lower.
Yeah. But like if this company comes
service.
in, if it comes in, are you guys gonna switch? Like leave your current?
I'm going to see how it goes with other people. I'm gonna go based on recommendation. If a lot of people come to me and say they like what they're doing, like a lot of people like Vodafone for internet. So there's a lot of people on Vodafone because they have a great reputation. So it depends on if these guys can do a good job. Rates are low, they're not ridiculous.
They're putting in about 350 million US dollars, not kwacha, US dollars. In kwacha, I don't know, that's 3.5 billion. That's like a lot of money.
It's the coin.
But they only employ 450 people. All that money for only 450 people.
Other than that, we're talking about a reality show. Zambia has a new reality show. For those that do not know, there's this show, it's a tourism reality show that's going to run for 4 months. And it has...
So these people tour Zambia?
No, it's just in Livingston. So it's 12 contestants, and these 12 people need to show parts of Livingston that we don't really see.
4 months.
For 4 months. And
Livingston in 4 months.
It's 12 people, 4 months in one location. There's not that much you can see.
But I mean, it's going to air an episode a week. You check their website, www.tourismismyreality.com. And how this works is each contestant will have to take pictures of a specific thing. Like on each day they'll be told, say maybe let's focus on museums today, and they'll have to take pictures of stuff in the museum.
One museum, I'm just saying.
I don't know, maybe they'll go to Kalomo or something, but that's the show. And you could check their website to see the contestants and see who you like. And
so it's just gonna be in one. It won't even like be the whole South. Just what that.
Yeah, and also the winner gets $10,000.
I mean,
and you become tourism ambassador. You know, and you have like all expenses paid tour to South Wangwa. Just to take pictures on social media on their site.
Like something unnecessary. Interesting.
Something really interesting though. Did you guys hear about Dangote's daughters?
Oh, the wedding of the weekend.
Yo, I went to a wedding this weekend. Shout out to my cousin Seppo. But that wedding, guys, Bill Gates was a guest.
Bill Gates was at her wedding, you guys. Can you imagine having Bill Gates as a guest? You sent him an invite and he RSVP'd, bro.
Bill Gates is a pretty big thing. I don't think anybody will ever top that. Maybe if Jesus Christ comes to you.
No. Don't forget there's a royal wedding that's coming up.
Which one?
Marco.
Yeah.
My bad. I mean, but I know I'm invited to that wedding. I was only kidding, guys.
True.
Oh yeah.
I'm your date that day, right?
Yes, of course.
Got you, girl.
Sports.
Yes, about the Zambia national team disappointing yet again. If you guys watched the game on when they first Zimbabwe, they were down, they came back and managed to win them in penalties. I was hyped, thinking Zambia is going to win the Four Nations Cup, Four Nations tournament, which was Zambia, Zimbabwe,
South Africa,
and Angola.
And we lost to South Africa, right?
And we lost South Africa in the final.
And Fashion Sakala had his boots, guys. Nike, man, new shoes. You need to win.
Exactly. He had to break them in first. You know, they were like really tight. He has calluses and stuff. It was hard for him out there. He was trying.
I mean, but like,
give him like 2 more games and he'll be back on it.
Nah. Personally, I feel like if Patson Daka was in that game, we would have won.
I just want to know why the Zambian team always does this. They'll do so well and get you so excited.
Look at
and then when it matters, it's like, what are you doing, man? Like, no.
Coach just has to go.
It's not. They're a bunch of teasers. That's what they are. The Zambian, the Zambian national team. Those guys are a bunch of teasers.
Back to the weekend.
Yeah.
If you're not crying about Zambia, Friday had one of the best games I've watched in a while. Yeah. This was Portugal versus Egypt.
Salah.
It was Salah versus the great Cristiano Ronaldo, greatest footballer of all time.
No, speak for you and yourself. Messi is better than Ronaldo.
Check the statistics.
Calm down.
Messi is better.
Okay, but anyway, cometh the hour, cometh the man. Portugal was down, but Ronaldo managed to score two last-minute goals and stole the show, as usual. So anyway, Ronaldo delivered for his team, showed why he's the best and greatest. Still, and no player scored more goals than him this year. But the year just started though. But no one has scored more so far.
But like, I feel like we shouldn't close it up already.
No, I haven't closed it up, but I'm just saying so far.
Oh.
Messi is still better though.
She feels like they're celebrating premature.
Exactly.
But it's Ronaldo.
Premature success.
But it's Ronaldo. He's going to deliver at the end of the day.
You guys are putting so much pressure on him. Are you listening to yourself?
He's used to it. He loves the game.
He's a person too.
No, he loves the game.
Anyway, screw Ronaldo.
Whoa.
Anyway, do you guys know Zlatan?
Yeah.
Zlatan
Ibrahimovic.
Abracadabra.
Oh, great. Anyway, Zlatan left Manchester United and he's going to LA Galaxy.
Yeah, like those guys could take any more bad luck, right?
This is what he had to say to the fans for his farewell. Great things also come to an end, and it's time to move on after 2 fantastic seasons with Manchester United. Thank you to the fans, the team, the fans is meaning me, the fans, the team, the coach, the staff, and everybody who shared with me this part of my history. Forever Red. Who miss you, Zlatan?
Why is it so mushy though? I mean, couldn't he just say deuces?
We need a moment of silence.
I know, bye.
We need a moment of silence.
For what?
For Zlatan.
Manban?
He's
really?
not dead.
We don't really.
But he's left the greatest team in the world.
Do you really care about what's his name, Zlatan? He just has a pretty face and good hair though. I want his hair care routine.
So
he's 36. He should be 36 years. He's going to retire soon.
He'll probably do some David Beckham stuff, you know.
I hope he gets a booty like David Beckham.
Yes. So, we're moving into a sports yapano. So MTN and our country hosted the first ever Zambia basketball international tournament, and my boy was playing Titus. Here's a clip. We talked to him, and look at this before I speak. Watch him play for a bit.
Yeah.
You know it's crazy when I got Izzy on it, man.
You ready now?
Shout out to everybody on the team. Momo, I got you, babe.
Exclusive from ZRT.com.
Yeah. Wakainikiwa wanapingila nikashishita wazaningelela. They wanna know who I am, I'm the new. I'm the one who put it on for the city. Oh, the city. I got love for the city. Why the small city looks like I'm a city. You're loving the boy. I got you the wave, up on the wave, up on the wave. Up on the wave, yeah, wave. What we on?
Hello, I'm here with my namesake, Mr. Conrad Walia. It's so amazing.
I'm the tournament director. The reason why we came up with this tournament is because, I mean, we get invitations to go and play in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Swaziland. So I thought to myself, look, if we can take our Zambian teams outside, let's bring our teams here.
Yeah.
So that's how we came up with this Zambia International Basketball tournament. And it has run for 3 days. We had 37 teams across Southern Africa.
What advice do you have for basketball teams out there and that are here watching other teams?
Okay, the only advice I can give is that let's keep pushing. I mean, let's stop this thing of waiting for the Bomailanganempo. Forget Bomailanganempo. Traffic jam. So let's do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's start from within the basketball fraternity. Then we can take it up from there. Then if someone sees that something is working well, then they're attracted to come to the game. So let's have as many kids as possible come to play. Let's stop drinking. Let's stop smoking. Come, it's a Saturday here.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
We're here at NASDAQ and I'm here talking to
Toela Chavula, the vice captain for Lady Dynamite's basketball team from Malawi.
Is there any advice you'd like to give to other female players who want to participate in the game?
Yes, please. I will encourage all the female players to come forward and play basketball. One, it keeps you fit, not just for the game, but even at home when you're doing your house calls and everything. It's good for your body.
Are there any other challenges that you've ever faced in trying to play basketball as a woman?
Yes, right now for myself, I'm a mother. I have to play basketball, I have to take care of my family, and yes, I have to work. So I'm trying to combine all these three in one. So it's a challenge, but you have to face it. You have to stand up to it, and then you conquer it all.
Hey, I'm here with Titus Mitis, probably the tallest player in this tournament. How are you feeling, Titus?
Exhausted.
Wait, I have just one question which all the viewers want to know. How tall are you? Because probably people think maybe I'm short or something like that.
I'm 6'7".
6'7",
which is about 2.06 meters.
2.something meters.
Yes.
Wow. Because funny story, I started out basketball and I used to be a point guard, the best. Then because I was short, I was discriminated and I stopped the sport.
Nah.
So what can you say to us little guys who try to join you?
I have a teammate who's shorter than you, so you removed yourself from the game. You don't love the game.
No, I actually love the game and I was taken out. Guys, how's the whole tournament been for you and how's the experience been?
It's actually nice because for us this is like our second tournament. We went for the first one in Swaziland the last year in July. We came out in the semis for that one as well. The teams who are coming here, it's all about exposure. That's something we don't have as Zambian teams. We don't expose ourselves to other basketball nations. Yeah, so it's a platform for us to build. But I think that the only thing will change is if we improve the sponsorship and get more people to actually see it. The thing with basketball in Zambia is it's a very good sport, but then it's like every other sport that's not soccer. No one looks at it seriously. Yeah, but if they want to see the highlights, thankfully Prime TV filmed about the first few yesterday and today. Yeah, all the games are live on Facebook and they'll be showing them randomly on their channel as well. Yeah.
So yeah, like you've seen, so much really happened. And Unza took victory.
Zahanis, my very own representing.
I mean, I feel like they were really rough on the material ships. Because like, those were mans in like female hair. But anyway, I'm not hating. They played, they did really good. And it was amazing to watch females take over the stuff.
They carried
in a very beautiful way. And also, for the guys, Material Magic won. Just like my good friend said earlier on, if you watch the interview, he said he was gonna win.
Yeah, if you have no plans this Friday, you're a woman in Lusaka, you could go see the new Taraji P. Henson movie. It's called Acrimony.
Sorry guys, we'll people don't worry.
Yeah, so this movie, I'm guessing a lot of feminists are going to be very inspired and empowered by this film. It's about a woman who's scorned by her husband and seeks to take revenge on him with his girlfriend. So that's something that could be interesting.
It'd been a Tyler Perry movie. More obviously, I'll be in my dear wig.
Of course.
Wig, or whatever you call them, and I'll enter.
Make sure you get them.
You see me there. You see me there, scoring some chicks. You just know me.
Because was not going. What the hell? We're not taking him.
Game night showing. If you guys love comedy, I love Jason Bateman. You've watched Horrible Bosses. You will love
Horrible
this movie.
Bosses too.
It's a great. I don't know what I can call it. Great, crazy.
Dramedy?
No. Comedy. Raw,
Just
pure
humor
comedy.
from the beginning to
Like
the
you've
end.
been sad, feeling low, like it's something that you really need to watch.
Is it like a hangover type situation?
It's like a hangover type of situation, but it's list of drugs, it's just people going crazy. Oh, it's out now. Speaking of movies, please tell me you're looking forward to Avengers.
Of course. Infinity War.
Have you guys seen the trailer?
T'Challa.
There's this scene in the trailer, like I cry at night, like it's so emotional.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, let me see if I can recreate it.
Okay.
Evacuate the city. Engage your defenses. And then Captain America says that, and give that man a shield. No, but probably you just have to see the trailer to understand it. But it looks lit. If that scene comes out, I'm screaming.
So you're basically just gonna watch the movie looking forward to that scene.
Just one scene and I'm walking out. I'm walking out.
Is Patrick Shumba gonna be in the movie?
Probably is. I just saw, Wakandans with shields and swords.
Yeah.
But don't worry. But for T'Challa, say evacuate the city. Just know
They got this in
It's
control.
gonna be
It's
real.
going to be lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys can look forward to that.
Yeah. On a sadder note, this man killed himself and his 2 young children because his wife was masturbating. Well, at least he believes his wife was masturbating.
Because she denies it.
She denies it. She claimed she was just scratching.
Yeah, and this man leaves like a 12 minutes voice note explaining to the wife why he's doing everything. And also the innocent kids, he killed them with KFC, guys.
That's messed up.
Tell us your views on the situation and the actual topic.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think it was right for the man to kill himself and the kids? Do you think the woman was wrong for scratching? Or do you think...
Well, in all honesty, after listening to a part of the voice note, I feel that the masturbation wasn't the main reason. That was just the easiest thing to latch onto. I feel apparently she had left or something like that.
Yeah, and
so
called like a family meeting.
a family meeting, and while they were at the family meeting, she mentioned that in all the 7 or 8 years they had been together, she was not satisfied with him sexually.
As we come to the end of the show, because our guest is really something else, she will get us arrested
Sorry, but
and deported because this is a Christian nation. The minister was sorry.
Sorry, madam.
Yeah, our minister Mutwipa. Anyway.
I'm sorry. Thank you all for tuning into the show. Please feel free to send us your video responses to our to this episode. Feel free to send them to our Facebook, that is at VINTU, or our email address, which is vintuzm@gmail.com. So feel free to get in touch with us, interact with us. We'd love to hear your opinions and your thoughts. Also, feel free to like the video and click
comment
and share and tag all your friends.
Tell all your friends. Tell
your grandma in the
friends,
village. She should
just-
watch.
Yeah, help us out here, guys. I mean, you like things.
You share the
You like things.
And we like things. So from me, your friendly neighborhood superhero. I am a superhero.
And her sidekick.
Chick.
And I'm their pet unicorn.
Side chick.
Goodbye. Enjoy the song of the week, Aka's Shishita, featuring the man that should not be mentioned.
Yes, he who shall
Wills.
not be named.
Oh, I said his name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bye.
Wakainigiva wanapingila nikashishita wazaningelela. They wanna know who I am. I'm the Nunu. I'm the one who put it on for the city. Oh, the city. I got love for the city. Why the small city? Misaka my city. You're loving the boy. I got you the wave, up on the wave, up on the wave. Up over now. Wave, yeah, wave.